Hello, my name is Kingston Fabello, and this is Lazy Pandas Are Actually Useful. What? Let's get started. When you look at a panda, what do you see? You might see a 300-pound lump of black and white fur, or you might see a bamboo munching machine. But I'm here to lead you to a new and dispel those thoughts. Let's get started. Now you might be wondering, why should I care about pandas? But to answer your question with the question, why shouldn't you? They're the most unproblematic species whilst being a bear, and they've been endangered for a while, but recently updated to vulnerable. Alright, without them, their habitats wouldn't flourish, and that's how important they are. So pay attention. Now, don't take what I say for seriously, but don't take it with a grain of salt. Since pandas have been my favorite animal since about I've been 5, it's given me a lot of time to research them. Today I'm going to be talking about their diet, why they are lazy, and why they're so important. Let's begin. Okay, many of you know pandas are reliant on bamboo, but it hasn't always been like that. They're omnivores, and they have a carnivore-like digestive tract. Author Izadi Alahe wrote in a journal, Pandas Evolved to be Lazy. It is stated that pandas used to eat both plants and meat, but recently switched to their bamboo exclusive diet to about 2 million years ago. So pretty recent, but not too recent. They're still adjusting to these changes, by the way. Their guts aren't fully developed to them. They often have hard times absorbing the nutrients in bamboo because of their digestive tract. It's that of a carnivore, so they must consume a lot of bamboo just to get enough nutrients to live comfortably. In another journal by multiple authors called The Bamboo-Eating Giant Panda Harbors a Carnivore-Like Gut Microbacteria, they say giant pandas may rely on the utilization of bamboo's cellular contents rather than the cell wall constitutes. Because they rely on bamboo, or that's what they said, and this is me. Because they rely on bamboo, the seasonal availability of shoots, leaves, and stems, it affects their gut and their gut microbacteria and how it responds to when they eat and how much they eat. What that means is, what I just said, when they eat and how they eat affects how well they're able to digest their food. We talked about their diet and how it became, but did you know their diet affects why they're so lazy? Let's get into that. Their diet of only bamboo doesn't give them enough nutrients, so they're forced to sit around and eat, like basically all day. This ties into their carnivore-like digestive system as well, because since they aren't able to absorb enough nutrients from the bamboo, they have to eat more, which is more sitting around. Just to beat the discrepancy. Should have said that earlier. In the newspaper, Why Are Giant Pandas So Lazy? Author Ajiri Deniz Hassanzadeh says, to meet their energy needs, pandas must eat 83 pounds of bamboo a day. Studies were found in captive and in wild. So this isn't just captive pandas behind zoo bars. And pandas only use a third amount of energy that other large mammals use, a third to a half. So like a bear, they're a lot less active than them. You'll see a lot of pandas waking up to eat just to go back to sleep. And they must do this so they can conserve their energy, and also because their metabolic rates aren't as fast as other species. It's slower, so they have to sleep longer. They have to sleep in between their meals. That's what I meant to say. They don't sleep longer, they actually sleep shorter than other bears and mammals, only about 2 to 4 hours. They don't sleep through the night. They sleep, wake up, eat, go back to sleep, eat, wake up, go back to sleep, eat, do all that. And for hibernation, they don't hibernate. They go up the mountain in warmer temperatures to get lower temperatures, or in warmer climates to get cooler temperatures. And when it's cooler, they go down the mountain to get warmer. It's insane. That's the most movement they'll be doing though. Speaking of movement, did you know they are a flagship species and practically considered a keystone species? Heavy quotes on the practically. They use the restroom a lot because they eat so much, and because their guts aren't able to absorb the nutrients. Their poop is filled with nutrients. So everywhere they walk, everywhere they leave, they're always leaving the droppings, nutrient filled, feeding the soil, giving everything nutrients. And then a survey of the wild giant panda and the habitat reflects. That's another study by Yikong Zhang. A total of 167 panda fecal excrements were found on bamboo stem fragments. Yeah, this recycling of nutrients supports a healthier forest ecosystem, benefiting not just bamboo, but also other plants and animals that rely on the forest. Think about that. That's why they're key. The cycle shows that even a lazy panda can be an important species in their habitat. In this short segment of time, I was able to inform the importance of these animals, so I hope you're able to see them in a different light, able to, appreciate them a little bit more. And then while they look lazy, they're actually very crucial in keeping their habitat beautiful. Without their silent actions, many other species wouldn't get the help they need. Pandas aren't just adorable, they're essential. Thank you.